Hey babes, what's up and welcome back. I hope you all are doing really well. Today's video needs no introduction at all. I am back with everyone's favorite series for me. I have a Lululemon haul for today's video. A quick overview about the things that I picked up the last couple of weeks. All new releases or restocks. I picked up a few things that I can still wear for summer, but I started purchasing things for fall too. As much as I want summer to last forever, I am thinking ahead for the next season's outfits. So I picked up tons of sweatshirts and jackets, but of course leggings and joggers and tons of tops too. So let's just go ahead and dive on into it. First up, I got this graphic tee. So this is the LA All Yours cropped tee. So this is pretty much like the LA collection collaborated with the All Yours line and had a little baby like to create this tee. And I say that because the look of this is very much like the All Yours crop tees that I love so much, but there are a few different variations in this that reminds me a lot of the LA collection. So instead of this being a Pima cotton blend that all of the All Yours tees come in, this is the French terry fabric, so it is a lot thicker. I would also say that this is a little bit longer and a little bit more boxy as well, but I also really like the stitching on this one in particular. You can see the stitching on the back. Ended up getting this in white opal, which you guys know is my favorite color this season that Lululemon has released. And I did size down like I do in the All Yours tees, and I went with a size 0, and I love this size in this one. I don't have a lot of Lululemon's graphics, but for some reason I love the combination of the white opal with this like dark red font that says Lululemon. Overall, it just seems like really high quality, and I really hope that they end up coming out with this in more colors too. Speaking of the All Yours, I ended up picking up the All Yours crop tank. They finally restocked this in white. I've been wanting just a white color for so long. I have this one in that tan beige color. It's like a French name. I don't know how to pronounce it, and I'm not even gonna attempt it, but I love that one so much that I definitely just wanted to get this in another really basic color. So a few things about this, if you haven't tried it out before, it's a really lightweight tank. You definitely have to wear some sort of bralette or sports bra underneath. I ended up pairing this one with a Flow Y sports bra from Lululemon, and it is definitely like a muscle tank, right? So the armpit area is definitely elongated. You can definitely see through to see like your sports bra, and then it's really cropped too. I do size down in this. If you didn't want it to be as cropped, I would size up, but within doing that, I would think that the underarm area would end up getting a little bit bigger too. This has been one of my staple tees all summer long. This is really great to wear hiking. I also wear this to the beach as a little quick cover up too, so it's really versatile and definitely why it's one of my favorites. Next up, I got the cool RACERBACK in the gorgeous cacao color. Oh, I love, love, love this color too. So this one is the shorter length one, which I love because that saves me a trip to Lululemon to get this hemmed, which is something that you can do if you end up buying anything that's super long. Of course, leggings, but in particular, which is really nice when it comes to tops too, is if the top is too long, you could take it into Lululemon and they can make it shorter for you for free. I definitely have done that with some of my older tops that I haven't been wearing as much because they're just way too long, you know, like they're the ones that go past your butt. So I took them all in and got them all cropped, and I wear them so much more now. But anyways, this is definitely a classic tank top from Lululemon. It does fit more tight, and then the length of this does hit me at my waist. This is in the Nulu fabric, so the same fabric as the Align line, so it's just really buttery soft to wear. I really like the coverage on this tank top. I feel like it just goes up a little bit higher in the front, so I'm not showing too much cleavage, but the RACERBACK detail in the back is really good too. Really stretchy, easy to get on and off, and another one of those versatile pieces that I love to wear working out but also hiking too. Next up is the Align tank, and it's in the same color cacao as the cool RACERBACK that I just shared with you guys. Okay, I have a story about this tank top. So I placed an order, obviously the last few weeks when I was placing orders for everything else. 2.5 weeks went by and I still didn't receive it. I was still holding out hope because it showed that it was in my area, so I just thought that delivery was delayed. Long and behold, long story short, the package is lost. But before I found out that it was lost, I tried to replace an order for everything that was in that order. However, a few things were already sold out in my size. This item being one of them. I am a size 4 in the Align tanks. This was like the one thing I wanted out of that whole order, and of course this would happen to be, but it's fine. I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, it'll come back in stock in my size. But this was available in a size 2, so I picked it up already knowing it wasn't really gonna work out. out, but I was like, no, I need to try to make it work. It doesn't work. It's really tight in my chest area. You can see how like booby it is, but I still wanted to mention it for you guys because I love this color. I think it's very flattering. It's obviously just a gorgeous neutral color, and these tones are so in style. And this is a really great versatile top. This is definitely one you can wear working out, hiking, all of that normal stuff that I usually wear things for, but also this is something that I would wear more casually. It's a really easy top to just throw on during the day because it does have a built-in bra in it. It's of course in the Nulu fabric, so it's just really soft. Ugh. But anyways, if you guys can get your hands on this one in the cacao color, I definitely would highly recommend it. Last up is this drop shoulder long sleeve shirt. I picked this up now so that I can bring it into fall with me, but I just saw this being paired so well with leggings, and it looks so cute because it has a drawstring waist to it. I was hoping it wasn't going to be too tight, that it would be like loose fitting, and it definitely is. But I also just love the placement of where this sits. It sits right at your waist, but as you can tell by the name of this, it is a drop shoulder, meaning that the seam is more down here than sitting right up here. But then also with that, you can see that this is kind of like a dolman sleeve, long sleeve too. It's all around just so comfy to wear. It's really lightweight too. It doesn't say on the website that it is the SOFTSTREME fabric, but it is very similar. It gives the exact appearance of it being SOFTSTREME, but just like I said, just a lot more lightweight. I'm absolutely obsessed with this little crew neck. The sleeves aren't too long either, but yeah, I just feel like it's a really effortless top to throw on. Moving right in to sweatshirts and jackets, the first thing that I wanted to share with you guys is the SOFTSTREME belted wrap. I was very intrigued by this by looking at it online, so I had to get it and try it, and of course it's in white opal. This is in the size extra small, so I was also worried that it was going to be too big. You can definitely tell that it is a little bit big in the try on, but I feel like it just gives like a very effortless oversized look to it, so I'm actually not too mad about the size. And also with the belt, I feel like you can really cinch it in the waist. Also, I mentioned that's in the SOFTSTREME fabric. I've talked about this fabric a lot in all my other videos, so you guys already know like my thoughts and opinions on this. But as a quick recap, I personally haven't had any issues with the SOFTSTREME fabric. It holds up really well. I don't experience staining or watermarks, and they wash really well too. I feel like after a couple of washes, it definitely loses some of like the initial softness and plushness to it, but it's still like one of my go-tos. So unfortunately, I can't comment on the watermark issue, but I also have heard that with the lighter colors, that issue doesn't happen too. So I don't know. I feel like everything you kind of just have to take with a grain of salt. For this one, you can see on the sides that it has like these high slits. So this kind of took me by surprise because on the website, you can't see these high slits on the model. So I didn't think that there was any high slits on it. It looks a little funny. It kind of looks like I'm getting ready for karate. But really, I feel like it just looks really classy. This is one of those Lululemon pieces that I feel like I can dress up. I'd imagine wearing this even with this bodysuit that I'm wearing right now. Throw on some high-waisted jeans and some booties. Oh, that outfit would be so cute. So yeah, so I definitely think that it's worth checking out, but definitely size down in this. So next up, I got the lightweight hooded jacket. This is a great addition for when the weather starts to cool down a bit. It is water resistant, it is windproof, it even has a back little vented section too, and of course it has a hood. I need a hood for Seattle. It's like a necessity, but it zips up into like this little collar. So if you guys have the Always Effortless jacket, this one is really similar, but it's just a little bit more lighter weight, but it still has like this hidden hood compartment, which I love. I got this in a size 0. I always size down in all of Lululemon's jackets. And this color, can we talk about this color for a second? This is in the color Riverstone, and I am obsessed with this tone. Can Lululemon start coming out with Riverstone and everything? This is gorgeous. Can you imagine this in some leggings or the bike shorts? Oh my God, I'm dreaming. I would love that. It's a gorgeous beige. It looks like it has some green undertones in it, but it's very cool tone too. So anyways, definitely a great lightweight jacket. It has tons of features that Lululemon always does. So the pockets are really great and big on the outside. It has some cinching on the waist, so you can cinch it in a little bit. And then the inside has some larger pockets right here so that you can throw like your phone or whatever else there too. So anyways, I definitely would recommend checking this out. This comes in other colors too. Next up is the REPELSHELL rain jacket. I'm already thinking ahead for all the rain that I'm about to experience. But really what drew me to this is the fact that it's in white opal, and I don't have any light colored rain jackets in my closet currently. I feel like I always just gravitate towards black. So when I saw this, I needed to get it as soon as possible. The fabric on this is super unique and it surprised me in a good way. So let's talk about it actually, because this exterior, it feels kind of like leather-like. I don't even get it, but it kind of gives me the vibes of leather, and the inside is super fleecy and soft. This is a waterproof and windproof jacket, and also in the inside it does cinch too around the waist, so the jacket doesn't look too boxy. You can definitely make it curve to your body, which I love. As I say, I always size down in Lululemon jackets because they're always so big and I am really petite. So I sized down to 0 in this one, but it has a lot tighter of a fit. This doesn't have a lot of stretch or movement in it, so I would definitely recommend going with your true to size or sizing up in it. It has some weight to it too. It's not that lightweight, so it's definitely going to keep you warm in the rain, so you don't have to layer with it and stuff. Like, it's good as is, which is a really good thing to note. And of course, I cannot forget to mention the sleeves. They are incredibly long, at least on me. I have to roll this part in 3 times for it to sit right here at my wrist, which is kind of insane. And in my experience with Lululemon, they actually don't alter this. I can try again, but every single time in the past when I've asked about jackets, they don't mess with it. So if I really wanted to keep this and get it altered, I would have to go somewhere else, like potentially Nordstrom, which I get all my other alterations done there. But honestly, I feel like I should note, like, this is rolled up right now and this one isn't, and it doesn't look that bad. So I feel like I can just keep it rolled up like this instead of like paying to go get it altered. But the only negative with that is the sleeve does have a really gorgeous Lululemon logo on it, and yeah, that's completely covered up and stuff. But anyways, this is a really, really good jacket. If you guys are on the hunt for a new raincoat edition, I would look at this one. Next up is the SCUBA oversized full zip in white opal. I had so many of you guys message me on Instagram asking if I saw that this one dropped in white opal, because you guys know my obsession with this color. I've even mentioned it a lot during this video, which I'm probably being annoying, but yes, I did see it and I of course picked it up. You guys already know my love-hate relationship with the SCUBA oversized, whether it's the full zip or the half zip. I got it in the gray one too that I'll share in a second. These are way oversized and way too big. I absolutely wish that they had this in a size extra, extra small. This is in the size extra small, small. So if you are interested in this, definitely size down. Unless you want it to be that oversized, then you do you, you know? But this is really boxy and the sleeves are incredibly long. You'll see that I actually tried to cuff it up once, which does work, but the sleeves are still pretty long. I feel like I'm missing out if I don't have this, so I feel like I needed to get it and I have to like convince myself to love it. I want to still try putting this in the wash and the dryer to see if I can shrink it. I know I mentioned that with the trench color of the half zip that I got a while ago. I still haven't tried that. Maybe I will and will report back, because I definitely want to keep this. Otherwise, it's a pretty great sweatshirt for just like lounging around when you want to be just like super comfy in an oversized like sweatshirt vibe, you know? But the SCUBA jackets really do hold up. It has a fleecy interior, so they're really good quality and just soft all around too. So I definitely love this. And then also mentioning the gray one real fast. So this is a restock. Girl, you guys know my obsession with gray too. It's like my favorite color. I have so much gray in my wardrobe. It's insane. This one is in the size extra small, small 2, and it still has like the fleecy interior and everything about it with the kangaroo pocket. The sleeves are incredibly long. The hood is nice and oversized too. I think the only thing that I will mention about these that I've noticed is that the hood is really heavy, so it tends to like fall back a little bit where you need to like tug on this to like pull it forward. That does annoy me a little bit, so for that reason I very rarely wear it fully zipped down. I usually have it fully zipped all the way up to prevent it from doing that. So kind of a negative that I figured I would just throw out, but otherwise it's obviously a really great jacket. So before we head into bottoms, I'm gonna throw in a really quick accessory to mention to you guys. So I ended up getting this tote bag, and it's called the Side Cinched Shopper Tote. I was hoping that this one was gonna be really lightweight, and it definitely is. So this is actually exactly what I was looking for. I wanted just like a really easy tote bag that I can use for literally anything. If I have like a bunch of things that I need to take over to Juan's house or just transport in my car, if I wanna go to the beach, just really anything. So this one is checking all of my boxes for that, and to boot, it is really inexpensive as well. So it has like these little cinches on the side that you can kind of like modify the width of it a little bit. I have it cinched in because I really like the look of that. It does have a button at the top to help it with closing, but it just has a really nice big interior with an open little pocket right here. And then I love the front. It has like this massive pocket in the front too. This is water repellent, and it is an 18-liter capacity too, so it's pretty large. I love it. So officially moving into bottoms, the first thing I wanted to share with you guys was the line pant in the 25-inch inseam. This is in the color copper brown. I thought it was really unique, so I wanted to pick it up and just like try it on in person to see how I like it. It's really, really cute color. I feel like I don't need to spend that much time on Align pants. I'm sure you guys know all about Align pants by now. They're really buttery soft. They are like my go-to legging to just throw on and run errands in. They're not too tight, but they're compressive enough. They're really easy to get on and off, which is why they're one of my favorites. And of course, apart from the fact that it feels like you're not really wearing anything, they just feel like second skin. They're overall super, super great, high-waisted. They make your butt look incredibly good. The list goes on, right? But a few of you guys wanted to see what ancient copper looks like against this brown copper color. That's a little bit of a tongue twister. But anyways, this is ancient copper color. But as you can see right off the bat, there is definitely a difference between them. Brown copper is very much like orange and yellowy, yellow undertones, if you will, versus ancient copper is a lot more red. There's kind of like the comparison between the two colors for you. Next up, I did pick up an Align jogger next to Align leggings. These are another one of my just go-to joggers. If I wanted just a little bit more like relaxed and less fitted throughout the leg, this is my go-to. It is a 28-inch inseam, so even on me with being 5'1", it hits me right at my ankle, and it's not too baggy either. It's actually really great length. For the Align joggers, I do stick with my normal Align size, so I do stick with a size 2 in this, and this is in the color black granite, which just came out. It is super gorgeous, but online it looked like it could be pretty close to graphite gray too, so similar to what I just did for the Align leggings. I'm going to show you the comparison against graphite gray. So here are the Align joggers in graphite gray. Kind of funny that I also have them in the joggers, but here is what black granite looks against graphite gray. Hopefully you guys can see the color difference. So graphite gray is definitely more gray. It's like a dark gray tone versus black granite is just much deeper, but it's kind of pulling some cooler tones to it, like maybe like an undertone of purple. I'm not exactly sure. So just in case any of you guys were kind of in the same boat as me and thought that black granite looked really similar to graphite gray, it is a lot darker. Or I shouldn't say a lot, but it is darker. I actually really like the tones of the black granite, so I ended up picking it up in the Wonder Trains. I tried to see if they had it in Aligns, and they were already sold out in the size 2, but that color is gorgeous, so I'm hoping that they continue to extend that color through multiple products, maybe even like the Align tank and stuff. That would be really cute. Last up is the LA All You Need Relaxed Pants. Pretty much all of the LA line I do have to size down, so no difference here. I definitely sized down to a size 0 in this. This is in the color Trench. On the website, it does say that this is mid-rise. It has a relaxed fit, and even on the model, the crotch looked a little bit low, but I was still curious to get it for myself and see what it looked like on me. You know how things differ between the model versus real life, right? But honestly, I am not a fan of these at all. This fabric is on the thicker side, but it's just kind of like itchy and not soft at all. The waist is good, however, it does sit more high rise on me in particular, but the crotch is so low. It looks terrible. I hate the crotch, and then of course it doesn't make me look like I have a butt at all. For that reason, I'm not a fan of it. The length of them wasn't that bad. It seemed like it could be around the 28-29-inch inseam. Didn't mention it online, but where it sat on me, that's kind of like my guess. But yeah, for me, these are a no. Well, that is it. That is all the items that I picked up over the last couple of weeks. If you guys picked up any of these items, let me know down below and what your thoughts are on them. I would love to know. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up. Also, please make sure that you are subscribed and follow me over on Instagram at @IamCarissaRenee. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in a couple of days in my next video. Bye guys, love you.